Good evening. My name is Kate Serino. So we keep hearing this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Even our own local media pushes this narrative. In a recent OBX Voice article, Mark Jerkovitz defined vaccinated as those who've received 2 doses of Pfizer, Moderna, or 1 of J&J. This is not completely accurate. In fact, listen carefully. The CDC definition of fully vaccinated is those who are 2 weeks beyond their final dose. For clarity, let's dig into some examples. So Jack gets his first Moderna vaccine and dies a week later from an unfortunate adverse reaction. He is classified by health officials as an unvaccinated death. He had 1 dose. Jill gets her second Pfizer vaccine and 13 days later tests positive. She is classified as an unvaccinated COVID case because she's less than 2 full weeks post her last dose. This is flagrant data manipulation, folks, and some might call it fraud. Does it strike you as odd that citizens are being offered free donuts, lottery money, burgers, marijuana, and beer for vaccine compliance across the country in the name of public health? Does it seem outrageous that PCR tests that we've relied upon for 2 years have now been pulled by the FDA and CDC for failure to differentiate between COVID and the flu? The flu just didn't magically disappear last year, guys. Does it seem suspect that the quarantine metrics keep changing in an increasingly bizarre manner? The current toolkit rewards compliance. The fully vaxxed and boosted have no quarantine imposed, despite their well-documented ability to both contract and spread virus. And is it not curious to you that the FDA and CDC wish to wait 75 years to publish data related to their vaccine studies? Folks, there's something really truly ugly going on here. And if you still don't understand the bigger plan, please research Agenda 21, the Great Reset, or Rockefeller's Operation Lockstep. This has never been about a virus. Dare County, wake up. Yet this board continues to actively participate in the fraud and violate established law. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "To ignore evil is to become accomplice to it." And folks, you are indeed accomplices at this time. Under 21 Code of Federal Regulations, Section 50, 23, and 24, it is illegal to coerce a citizen to participate in an experiment. And I will remind you that masks and current vaccines are all EUA experimental devices. This is how the Nuremberg Code was folded into federal law. Furthermore, under 18 U.S. Code Section 2331, it is illegal to coerce a population. This is a felony, carries a 99-year prison term. Forced masking to obtain a public education is coercion. The longer this lawlessness continues, the more votes that are recorded on the permanent record, the more emails that are collected, the more affidavits that are compiled, the stronger a class action lawsuit becomes. This board is lawless. It is beyond time that you find courage to stand, courage to lead, courage to follow established law, because ultimately you will be held to account. Thank you for your time this evening. For legal updates, please visit Dare to Share OBX.